Be prepared to welcome happiness in your life. So I know you are going through a lot right now, and you probably will not be believing what I'm trying to tell you right now. But I'm sensing like all this tension and the stress that you are going through, it is about to come to an end. And you are probably at this moment feeling like, no, this is nothing is good is happening for since so long. I have been dealing with this. Tarot readers are coming on my For You page and they are saying all those things, but exactly nothing is happening. But you know what? This is the last bit of karma, I would say, because all we face in our life is our karma, right? We bring it from our past life. So this is the last bit that you need to release. So hang on there, keep doing you, keep doing your life, but things are about to change in your life. It's a massive change that is coming. All right, so let's go ahead and do a reading about it. But before that, I must give you a scam alert. Scammers steal my video and make fake profile. So if you are watching me on TikTok, there is only one account I have in TikTok, Divine Mother's Guidance, with 155k plus followers, and in Instagram, Divine Mother's Guidance, with 4,000 plus followers. I will never follow you or for your DM reading. Only scammers do that. So if you're watching my video on TikTok and if you want to communicate via TikTok or Instagram, make sure that you see that profile, whether it has 155k followers or not, or 4,000 in Instagram, and check that in the description box. There should be a video linked. If you don't find that video linked to this video, that's a scam profile, because that video will open up and show you to find out how to locate my actual account and stuff like that. Definitely scammers are not using it. So be careful. All right. Don't be scammed. My only way you can book a reading with me, email me at my email ID, divinemothersguidance@gmail.com, and guidance with an A. Scammer make fake profile with guidance with an E. That confusion started due to my mistake, but that's forget about it. Divine Mother's Guidance, guidance with an A. All right, remember that should be written on the screen or in the description box. Don't be scammed. After that, if you're scammed, you're scammed. My only YouTube channel is Let's Ask Tarot. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's see what else is going on in your life right now. So, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of the life. I believe you are so caught up in this situation right now that you forgot to smile. You forgot to laugh. You forgot to be yourself. So they are saying that bring that lightness in your heart again, all right? With this green vibe with this card, I'm feeling like lighten up your heart, okay? This is heart chakra is connected. It is like, I'm feeling like you're such a heavy-hearted at this moment. Your situation is so dark as per you, all right? You're feeling like such a dark vibe that nothing is working in my favor. I'm just so caught up in one after another is going on in life. But this is just our karma. We have to go through this. There is nothing we can do about. We can at least keep doing our life and focus on the things that we can control at this moment. But at the same time, do not forget to love. Do not forget to smile. Because when we smile, our subconscious doesn't understand what shit is going on in our life. It only sees that we are happy. So that brings happiness, all right? That brings happy hormones. That calms ourselves down. So if you're not feeling like laughing, I know there are moments. But you know what? You need to keep wearing a smile. No matter whatever is going on inside, we need to stay strong, because that's all we can do. Because all the time crying and be sukhi lala is not helping us. Seriously speaking, if you keep on crying and be sad, is it going to help you? No, it's not. Whenever the most stressful moment comes, try to accept that, acknowledge that this is coming right now. This is the thought is coming like that. This kind of thoughts are coming. This kind of feelings are coming. Sense it, acknowledge it, but then says, look, that doesn't define me. This is the problem that is happening right now. It doesn't define my whole life. This is just a temporary thing. My life is larger than this problem. So I need to get over this. So just carry on. Put a smile. Talk to people who makes you feel lighted. Maybe watch some funny movie, watch some reels. There are many things available online. Whatever you like, go and do that. Or maybe let's listen to some healing music. But you need to come back to this, a little bit of lightheartedness, because you are dealing with too much, I can understand. But you are just somehow forgot to, focus on the good things that you have in life too, okay? That's the important message that is coming up. Service. I feel good when I can help others. That's fantastic. So you are a person who keeps other people's need. You just try to help other people. Always there. All right. That's very good. And that's a good karma. But remember that while doing things for others, you don't lose yourself. Overdoing for others, over caring for others, and you're ignoring yourself. That's not right. So make sure while doing for others, you are taking care of yourself too. All right. Set your boundary. Set your boundary. All right, courage. I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. So you are a brave warrior. Okay, I can see that. You are brave. You are a warrior. You face everything with courage. But now, only thing is like while facing everything in courage, don't forget to smile. Again, coming back to that for a reason, right? So I know you are doing good. Perfect. You should be proud of yourself for dealing with so much. Because sometimes shit becomes real. Seriously. I know. I know. But you know what? What can we do? We can cry and lie down and be sad. That's not going to help us in any direction. So channel that energy to something which you can really do, something which you do better, which you feel better, which can help other people. Maybe that moment, whatever you are doing, rather than crying and sitting down and banging your head, you invest the time in something which you might feel like make you feel a little bit lightheaded. Just for instance, a lot of things going on in my life too, but what I can do right now, there is nothing I can do about those things that are not in my control. So I was couple of, I would say 10 minutes back, I was feeling like, oh my gosh, shit show. So I thought, okay, lying down in bed and thinking about the shit show is not going to improve the shit show. So I thought, okay, why don't I go through some kind of take some messages? I might not be feeling on the top of the world with that, but maybe that message will bring some message for something which they might find happy about. And I believe that this message is also for me. So I know what I'm going through, and I know what is this it means to me. At times, you have your family, you have children, a lot of issues comes, things you need to deal with shit. Life is not a bed of roses. It's always like that. So something will be going up and down. When you be people who are in in a relationship, they think, okay, once we get married, everything is going to be fine. Once you got children, things, every step is different. So now shit happens. So what we can do right now, we cannot just sit there and cry and do nothing about it. Maybe just channel the energy to something. So that's what I would tell you. I'm not saying this from a bookish knowledge. All I say that because I face it. All right. So let's see what else comes. Peace. All right. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. That's very important. So before you go to sleep every day, this is something, the practice that I do every night before I go to sleep. I put my hand on my heart and I say that I let go any anger, any resentment, any negative feeling that I was holding for myself or anybody else. I let it go. Now my heart is filled with unconditional love for myself and everybody else. So I release that because I do not want to hold any negative feeling for anybody, not only for me, not judging myself on let go for anything. Because at the end of the day, all those negative feelings is not going to help me. It's energetically bad for me. And not for my, psychologically, emotionally, energetically, it's not good. So let it go. So do that. Set an intention that whatever happens in the day before I go to sleep, I release all the negativity, all the negative feels, all the negative energy that I absorb from other people. I let it go. All right. So I'm a being of love. I love myself. When you love unconditionally, that's the most powerful thing. Okay, you love unconditionally yourself. You love somebody unconditionally. So when you start loving unconditionally, you see the expectations are gone. They are with you or they are not with you. They are in your world. They're not in your world. You always love them. You always care for them. You always send them love and light. And that's a very powerful feeling, that I am not dependent on you to love you. All right. So that's the most beautiful thing. So give yourself that energy. So if you are going through a separation, if you are going through a kind of a situation where you are not talking to a specific person and you're feeling bad about it, remember that you don't need them to love them. You can do your part no matter whatever they do. They do reciprocate or they don't. Doesn't matter. But you can still love them because love is unconditional, right? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That is beautiful. So this is what it means, that I see myself in everyone. Believing that we are one being connected to the source energy. So when you love other people, I understand sometimes people are jerks. They do shit. It's very hard to love them. But see that when it comes, if you keep holding on the negative feelings for them, it's going to destroy your mind, your body, your peace. So what do you see? You see the version of the person in the 3D. They come, what they're doing when people do bad things, it is, they have some trauma. They have some kind of, dark side of them. They're doing it, but at the end of the day, all the beings are connected to God. But in their 3D, they do a lot of bullshit. So when it is too hard for you to forgive them, just remember that. We are all connected to one source energy. So what is the point of, can you do anything about it? If you can avoid these people, avoid them. If you can, pull your energy back, do that. But holding on resentment and anger and suffering, it's not going to help. So first thing is first, that loving yourself, when you love yourself and you don't take other people's bullshit. It's like when they throw something at you, this is that unhealed part of them. They're trying to throw me something to me and trying to make me feel bad. I don't take that, because I love myself enough to shield myself from all those negative people and negative thought process. All right. So that's very important part of self-love. The last card, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. You might be thinking other people are intuitive, tarot readers, psychic. We are all psychic. We have our intuition in ourselves. Our body is a very strong, they have a strong signal. They send a strong signal to us about what is right or what is wrong. So be in tune with your intuition, and more you practice that, better than it. So more you do meditation, listen to this healing music, connect to meditation is the best thing. Connect to the nature, mindfulness practice, being present in the moment, all those things, being present in your body. When you practice those things, you will see more and more you are understanding the energy and your body's response to the things. And more you identify that, you can see a pattern of behavior or pattern of response in your body that coming up to a certain incident that is happening. Your intuition. Sometimes you say, okay, that before that incident happened, my body reacted that way. I felt this in my body. Before that incident happened, my body reacted in a different way. So this is how it is. Like, your body always intuitively trying to tell you something. More and more you be mindful, more you be in tune with your body, you will start listening to your intuition more and more. All right. So at the end of the day, okay, blame. I accept responsibility of my well-being. So yes, that's another important thing. We always blame other people for making us feel bad, sad, and things like that. But remember, this is a very important thing. You learn it in a hard way. But nobody is responsible for our happiness. At the end of the day, we are responsible for our own happiness, own sadness, and all those things. Because happiness is a state of mind. If somebody being around you is your happiness, that's not exactly the thing. The feeling that you feel in your body, that's the happiness. And that person's presence is bringing that feeling in your body. And if you practice and if you try, you can bring that feeling in your body without that person being present in your life. Yeah, it's very easy to say in that way, but it takes a lot of practice. But that only starts with mindfulness, loving yourself, self-love, being present in the moment, letting go your traumas, working on your traumas, and all those things. When you start loving yourself for who you are, you will see that you will stop blaming other people for making you sad or feel, for your mental state, because you will gain the full control over your emotions, and you will not be bothered about their acts, why they are doing this and why they are doing that. All right. I hope this gives you a little bit of guidance in the situation. And again, if you want to book a paid private training, email me at divinemothersguidance with guidance with an A. Take care. Bye.